Hey there hunters, welcome back to the Gunners Guild. Today in Wild Hearts we're going to be discussing the new update that dropped today, March 23rd, what's in it, thoughts, and yeah. So let's dive right in. So this new update wasn't really an update, but more of just like a server push. What we got today was a new Grimstalker monster, which is a variant of the Deathstalker. We also got his volatile form thankfully, so we can make his layered armor, and we have a few quests that reward some emotes and stickers. There's no other new patch notes for this update, because on the 27th of March, in just a few days, there's another update specifically for performance fixes, which is good, I hope. I don't know why they didn't just put these together, but I mean, I'll take it. So Wild Hearts and their dev teams have really been pushing out content and updates every other week now since launch, which is great. There's still a lot to improve on, but at least they're putting in work, so kudos to them, and it is much appreciated. Now, I know that the update doesn't sound like much because it kind of isn't, but there's more to come on the horizon. And that being said, I am not disappointed in this little update for a few reasons, and I want to talk about them. So let's talk about the new variant first, which is Grimstalker. Kind of like Hellfire Laharback, the new Deathstalker variant, Grimstalker, is more than just slapping fire element onto the dog. The fight keeps some of the core moves from Deathstalker, but totally revamps the rest of it. Grimstalker feels like a Valstrax fight, like he is a jet-powered steam engine dog that just goes ham. He's running dual elements, water and fire, he alternates them constantly, he has new Beyblade moves, which just seem to be like his signature stuff. He can also just damn near fly and lunge across the entire map, and man, he is so much more than just a fire Deathstalker, so like, I can't say I dislike this at all. The fight is crazy and I like it. Now of course the fight itself feels super easy after coming right off of Hellfire Laharback. They definitely should have released this first and then Hellfire because Grimstalker feels like a walk in the park by comparison. But again, I'm not going to complain too much about it since I'm glad it just wasn't like another nail biter like Hellfire was. Deathstalker's still a good fight, it's engaging, it's wild, I just don't have to go super try hard mode, that's all, so it's fine. What I really want to hammer in though is that these new monsters that they're adding in are amazing, and clearly the dev team is taking their times at the encounters because they're so much more than what we're used to seeing in like Monster Hunter games where the new variants or subspecies are like the same fight plus one new combo or one new move. Wild Hearts is not like that, and these variants are truly different experiences. So yes, again, great addition, can't wait to see the other two new monsters they have planned for next month. Also, I would like to see a Grit Dog variant please. Now, the other cool thing about the Grimstalker edition is that his actual weapons and armor are good. Crazy, right? So let's take a look at the armor. The helmet is nice despite the two different affinities here. Slash Bolster is great since the dog's weapons themselves are slash, and you can run this on human side or kimono. One Strike for crit is great despite having low activation time, and Rally Fury is a free 8% attack on all deeply volatile mons, so you can use this helmet in multiple situations. The chest piece has Destruction Art 20%, which is nothing to scoff at by the way, and for the kimono augment users, Sprint Master is amazing and 5% Hawkeye, both great skills to have. The gloves, another great piece for mixed users, Slash Bolster again 3% more damage, not gonna complain, followed up by 20% more Destruction Art, which is great, and then 3 follow through, which is awesome because we're kind of crit stacking his weapons anyways, and you just get more stamina back on crit, which is good. The leg armor is okay, Dodge Master 17% is alright, but I would prefer just like, all stamina reduction stuff. For human side though, you get One Strike Critical and Celestial Breath, which are, really good to put together, like I think I would use that on a katana build for sure. The boots are okay, Dodge Master and Reactive Expert together is a lot of stamina reduction under certain situations, which every weapon needs for sure, but at least it has 5% Hawkeye, which is nice because we don't have many offensive skills on boots. So what this is telling me though is two things. First is that we finally have some more solid armor pieces to add to our sets. We desperately needed that. But the second is that I feel like the devs are listening to, or at least are aware that the armor is pretty lackluster, so they actually gave us a nice armor set here. I do expect future armor sets to be likewise good, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing those a lot more now. I was expecting like another poo-poo armor set, but seeing this little masterpiece here has definitely elevated my mood and my expectations in the future. So armor is good, but also the weapons are good too. Now I can't speak for not bow and cannon, so I'll just show these on the screen, you can take a look, but overall these weapons are good. These provide us with two very different options. On the left side of the tree, we have the crit version of Grimstalker's weapons, and they have moderately high raw, great natural crit, and the inherent skills are awesome. Base crit with chain crit, Yes, please. On the right side of the tree, we have the fire element, which is providing us with a huge amount of fire element, like almost double what Ember Plume had. And we also have Flame Wielder on it, which is great, and not even the worst raw around. So like, Elemental is actually viable, for sure. And if they keep adding elemental weapons with similar ratios to raw and element power, then we could be using elemental matchup sets, which I would be totally fine with. Now, of course, there's a downside, and that is that there's only one way to branch off of these, which is off the dragon, so you have to bring the dragon's inherent skills with you. Shame. But other than that, these weapons are great. I think they're going to shake up the meta, and I can't wait to dive deeper into these. Of course, I'm going to have to compare them with our older sets, but I have a feeling that these are going to be worthwhile additions to our arsenal. Now, small side note, we have 3 new quests in the side stories section that will reward you with new stickers and emotes to use. I know it's small, I'll take it at this point, it's something. I'm not a huge fan of emotes and stickers myself, that's just me, but I'm sure other people are going to go crazy for the new emotes. And that's pretty much the whole small update, which honestly felt pretty good to me. I have more stuff to test, and I like the new fights, so I'm not going to complain much. I just hope the performance patch in 4 days is worthwhile and significant. It does feel like the game is moving in the right direction, but I have a whole slew of other things I want to see fixed, changed, or removed from the game, so I'll tackle that video in a little bit. But I'll leave you all with that for now, and while I go test out these new weapons. So that's going to be all for me. Thank you all for watching. Good luck out there, hunters. Go fight Grimstalker. Go fight Lawharback. Have fun. Peace. I'm out.